The secret agent is the metaphor I use, just reflecting about what it means to me. I do use it, I think, to cover something of this imposter syndrome that I have ever since I became a nurse. I went to school. I loved nursing school. I love, especially anatomy and physiology. I loved anatomy and physiology, and I would, study the cell wall and think of like, oh my gosh, this molecule passes through the cell wall, and I would kind of imagine myself like really like tiny microscopic size, and I'm there next to this protein, and we come up to the cell wall, and but we need a carrier molecule. Oh, here it comes, it's coming, this enzyme is coming, or whatever. I don't even know if I'm saying it properly at this point, but the point is that I loved becoming a nurse, and then I felt like a little baby nurse during our clinicals, and we're in the hospital, and man, just giving one patient one little cup of medications, like that was such a big deal. It just seemed almost impossible to do, but there I was. I'm pouring the medications, and I give you the medications, and this little lady is like looking at them and like, I don't remember getting a blue one. What's the blue one for? And I'm like, can't you just take it? Because I got to go back and figure out all this stuff. So, no, I would explain what the blue one was for. And the point is that I sometimes feel like I feel like, okay, I'm here. I'm going to take your blood pressure, but your blood pressure's been fine for the last 8 weeks, and I don't really need to take it. I mean, I should take it clinically, and I'm supposed to take it, okay, but I'm going to listen to your chest. Your lungs have been fine. I don't need to listen to them. I don't think I'm going to hear anything. Um, but the point is I'm kind of doing all these things, and I'm feeling like an imposter in some ways. But I started actually feeling like a secret agent because I feel like I'm undercover. I feel like I have this cover, like I'm the nurse, and I come in, and I have my blood pressure cuff, and I have my stethoscope, and but really what I'm there is to be with people in this most amazing part of their life. I mean, they're coming up near death, and maybe they're kids visiting from Chicago or something. I don't know. Like I walk into these scenes, and they're amazing, and the people are so open, and they're so raw, and the things that are happening are perhaps very difficult, sometimes the most difficult thing that's ever happened to them. I've been with parents that are losing a kid. It's the kid that's on hospice, it's not the other way around. Really tough situations. And I come in, and yes, I'm acting like a nurse, and yes, I have the responsibilities of a nurse, but honestly, I feel like there's larger purposes at play and larger things that are happening, and that the nurse part is just a cover for being present with people and really trying to help them in a much more holistic way than simply, sending in a stool softener if they're having some constipation or something. Like there are very clear nursing things we need to do. Manage pain, huge. Help with shortness of breath, enormous. And, making sure that they're using the oxygen properly and safely. Very important things to do. I'm not talking about neglecting any of them. But there are larger things happening, and the way that comes out for me is feeling like I'm doing these things undercover, because I don't really say, hey, I'm your nurse, but I'm here to talk about some of the most profound things maybe that you're going to talk about, because maybe there's only the aide is there and you don't have anybody to talk to about them. So I'm not exactly sure what else to say about it, but just that sometimes I do feel like a secret agent who's undercover operating as a nurse.